Hello and welcome to Seller. My name is Ben and welcome to the first episode in Tutorial Tuesdays, where I teach you what I do to make my videos. Essentially that is all that this is going to be. A few people have asked me to do this. I did do a setup video quite a while ago now actually. It was when I hit 100 subs or 200 subs. Yeah, was it 200? No, it wasn't. It was, I don't know how many subs. But I did a setup video, and a lot has changed since then. A lot has changed in the way that I edit my videos as well. I pretty much changed the way I create videos every single month. I'm a very restless person when it comes to making my videos, and I like to continually change things to try and make it a little better for you guys. And whether it's a good change or a bad change, I don't know, but it seems like it's quite good so far. And I'm quite pleased with the direction that my videos are going in. So, what I'm going to be showing you now is what I record and what I record everything with, whether it be my webcam, my monitor, my audio. I'm just going to show you everything that I use to record. So, what I'm recording with right now is this, the NVIDIA GeForce Experience and the Shadowplay option. Now, Shadowplay is a fantastic piece of software, free to NVIDIA GTX, I think it's GTX 660 plus, what's the word, graphic card owners. So if you have a GTX 660 like me, then you're able to use this piece of software. And they are. Those are all the ones which are. They are the system requirements. If you can get it, I would really recommend doing it. And because this is a fantastic piece of software, it pretty much captures it in near lossless quality, and it's very easy on your CPU and your graphics card. I used to record. Well, I used to record solely using Fraps. However, with Fraps, I always used to limit my graphics card to 30 frames per second and lock it at that. I have a 60 frames per second monitor, and I was used to playing in 60 frames per second. And at the time, I was playing a lot of FPS games and games which needed Twitch controls, pretty much just quick flicks of the wrist and immediate feedback. And when I was recording with Fraps, I just wasn't doing so good because obviously the frame rate drops to fit the video, and then you can sort of tell what the video looked like. With Shadowplay, it's great. I record at 60 frames per second now, and I record in the highest quality, as you can see here. So I'm actually recording this right now, so I can't change anything. But here you can see I'm recording in 1080p at 60 frames per second with a 50 megabyte per second bit rate, which is the best you can get. And I'm using the H.264 codec, so that means that I can upload this to YouTube and put it into my editing software. So this is a really cool piece of software. If you can get it, I would really recommend doing so. The only problem with it is it doesn't record Minecraft, and that is why, in an effortless transition, I use this, OBS. Now, OBS is free as well. However, it's often used for live streaming. However, it does have capabilities for you to record local gameplay as well, as long as your RAM and CPU, and I think RAM and CPU, well, CPU is processor, isn't it? As long as you've got a good enough amount of RAM and a good enough processor. I have an i5. Let's just see what this tells me I have. I actually don't know, to be honest. My rig. There we are. I have a i5 23020. So it's not the best. It's not the best at all. However, it does do me a lot of good. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have. And the cool thing about this is that you can set different bits. So what you can see here is just a black square. Normally my webcam's in there, but because of my webcam software running at the minute, you can't actually see me, but I would end up in that little box there. and it's pretty cool because you can set hotkeys. So with 2, I have my League of Legends like overlay, and with 7 on the numpad, I have my facecam window, which I use for my Minecraft. Now, the reason why I use this is because I now run 2 monitors, and Shadowplay doesn't really like that. So before, it was completely fine for me to just like start recording on my desktop with Minecraft, press F11, go into full screen mode, and then it would just carry on recording. However, now with me on 2 monitors, it gets confused as to which one to like record, so it just cuts out completely. And then once you exit Minecraft, it starts up again. I learned that the cruel way when I was recording for about 2 hours on a prison server. And then I found out that I'd only ended up recording about 5 minutes, and that was the time when I was setting up. So let's just not get into that. But OBS is a fantastic piece of software. I'm going to actually show you my settings for it. So you go into your settings, obviously, and you don't really need to bother with anything like that. But encoding is where it's at. This is sort of what this is what I use. Encoder, you've got to use the x264. That's what I do use for my Shadowplay, as you can see there. That is the YouTube's perfect codec for it. I disable CBR. I don't really know what it does. However, it just seems to not make too much difference if it's checked or unchecked. I don't really know. However, it does give you the option to change the quality balance, and I like it on 10. That's the highest it'll go, and it does give good like quality. So custom buffer size, you want to check that, and you want to have max bitrate at 3500. Now, I've set this up ready for Twitch as well. When I either get a better internet connection, or I get a better processor or CPU, or processor CPU, same difference, but a better amount of RAM, maybe stuff like that. I would like to get into live streaming, however at the minute it's not possible. But the max bitrate should be 3500 if you're streaming on Twitch, because they limit it. They don't want you to, I think it's something like abusive bitrate or something like that. You don't want it too high, because then that means that some people that with a lower internet connection might not be able to watch your videos, because as you might know on Twitch, it's the source is how it's being played at the time, and you wouldn't want it to be, say, like 50,000 bitrate, because not everybody has a internet connection that can handle a 50,000 bitrate. I don't even know that's possible, but custom buffer size, you want that at 0. And then for audio, I've just kept it pretty basic. I don't want the file to be too big. It is still quite a large file, however, I'm going to show you what I use afterwards to compress it down. So broadcast settings, let's just go no. You just want to have it to the file output, live stream and file output. File output's the local recording one, and that's just where I have my things going to. Nope. And there's my graphics card. That's the resolution I can play in. If you have a 1080p monitor like I do, you can downscale it to 720p. That'll ease your RAM/CPU usage if it's struggling to keep up. However, I like recording in 1080p, and I like recording in 60 frames per second, because then it doesn't alter my monitor's bitrate, well, frame per second. It makes things nice for me. And you can always drop it down in editing, and it looks pretty. I find that it looks smoother in editing if you record at 60 frames per second. Audio, that's pretty basic. I have my microphone set up, but I have push to talk set up as well. The reason being, I'll go into in a second. And advanced. This is where all the sort of main bit is. This is the complicated stuff is. So, what you want to do is use the multi-threaded optimizations. I nearly didn't say that. And you want it just to be normal. If you're on high, it will bump OBS above your game, and that could cause some serious lag whilst playing the game. So you just want it at normal, because normally your game takes over. Don't want to check that. Normally your game like takes most of the CPU slash RAM, and you really just want that. You don't want to. Well, you want to disable. No, you don't want to disable encoding while previewing. That's just a bit irrelevant. Scene buffering, 700. It's just, I don't know. I think that's default. And allow with the modifiers on hotkeys. I think that's. I think that might be like in game. So, like, say you've got a button linked with your start. Something, it just allows it. I just haven't unchecked it. I don't see the point. What an explanation that was. Now this is where your CPU comes into use. I have it on the lowest, ultra fast, because my CPU isn't the best. However, with the quality that I get from it, it's still really good. So if you want to have like a perfect detail, you'd go on slower. However, you would need like an i7 right at the very top range. You'd need that. It's not really recommended to go further than very fast, I don't think. I think that's what it's recommended, but my CPU again is just not the best. So, and then encoding profile, I just keep it on main because I don't really know what it does. That needs to be kept at 0. CFR, I can't remember what that was, but if you go on the custom X24 encoder settings, I think that changes something, makes it better quality. However, it was lagging my computer to like crap, so I just kept it at this. Then I just kept all this like that, and that is pretty much what I do for OBS. So if you want, even if you've got like a better computer than me, use those settings and you'll get a pretty nice quality. But as with everything that I'm telling you, it's best to just mess around for an hour or so. That's how I've done this, and it's probably the best way for you to do it. So, now to what I'm recording my facecam with, and to what I am recording my audio with. So, here's me, right there. I don't know where my facecam will be, so you can see me there. So this is, I have a Logitech 7920. It's a fantastic webcam. I would really recommend it to anybody at all, right? And this is a software which is recommended for you to use with it. Of course, I have it at 1080p because it's a 1080p webcam. You'd be stupid not to. And I have my mic set up for this mic. However, I don't use that for my audio. For that, I use Audacity. Now, Audacity is a fantastic program. It's completely free again. Pretty much everything that I've shown you is completely free, apart from Shadowplay, where you need to, and of course this webcam software, because you need to buy a webcam and a graphics card. But if you have both these things, you can use them. So, Audacity is a beautiful program. I'm not going to lie. I love it to pieces, and I would be lost without it now. I can't show you yet why. I might actually be able to open up something, so let's give this a go. So let's just get rid of that for a minute. So I'm going to record something very quickly using this Audacity, and then I will actually, will I? Because I want to keep this going. What I'll do is I will show you when I come to editing the video, what I do to process this to make it sound really nice. Actually, I could just use my microphone audio. Yeah. Right, let's just stop this, right? So, say you want to process this audio here. Sorry if the microphone's gone a bit crappy at the minute, but this is what it's like without Audacity. So, what you do is you, that's all the talking that I've done, and you don't really want to mess around with any of that. What you want to do is leave it a few seconds before you start talking, right? And then you highlight a certain section. So that bit is, that little line there, that's the background noise. Now, you want to get rid of this background noise to make your microphone sound a lot better, and also just to make just a nice crisper microphone. So what you'll do is, I've already done this before, but what you want to do is go into noise removal in your effect, click it, and then get noise profile. Then it's completely got rid of, well, it's taken into account the background noise in this little area. And then what you'll want to do is Control and A, and then go in effect again, and then repeat noise removal. Then this little removing noise caption will come up, and then just watch this line here. You'll see it going from this jaggy line to a perfectly straight line. So there we are. It's completely got rid of it. And where did I start? So let's start from here. Graphic card owners. So if you have a GTX 660, so that's what it sounds like without the like noise removal, and then you can see how bad it, well, how jaggy it is here. And then this is what it sounds like with noise removal. I'll just graphic card owners. So if you have a GTX, so you can see here that there's a lot of background noise, and oh dear, I don't want to see that. Okay, save. But there's a lot of background noise, and it just sounds very like staticky, if that's the right word. So when it comes to editing and when it comes to actually listening to your like video, it will sound a bit rubbish, to be honest. So let's just go back to here and start recording again. Right then. So so that is pretty much it for what I used to record with, and I'll leave editing for another video because that is a whole new margin. I'll probably edit this video in that video, so tune in a week on Tuesday and I will have that video up for you. Thank you very much for watching this very first video of Tutorial Tuesdays. It's probably the most original name. I think every tutorial channel has a Tutorial Tuesdays, but this is just another Tutorial Tuesdays. Yeah, if you found this helpful, please do leave a like and subscribe for more. I will be sharing all my little trade secrets and trade tips and all that sort of good jazz. I'll be sharing all that with you guys, no holds barred. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you also enjoyed this, and I will see you later. Goodbye!